I want to go and do the upside down making out scene in the rain. Right now. Jacob, let's go.
Let's do it. Cheese.
Harness up, Jacob.
Say, what? How on earth is it possible that someone doesn't want Zendaya in Spider-Man 4? Yeah, we know you're shocked as well, and we're gonna reveal everything we know about the recent scandal. But there's definitely one good thing about the entire situation. Tom Holland defended his lady after the fans attacked. You are definitely dying to know all the details, so don't worry, we got you covered. There are discussions about the Spider-Man franchise, and people want to know the fourth movie is actually happening. Even though there's no official announcement from Marvel Studios, the president of the studio revealed that there are going to be at least a few Spidey stories in the future. Kevin Feige said, Amy Pascal and I and Disney and Sony are talking about yes, we're actively beginning to develop where the story heads next, which I only say outright because I don't want fans to go through any separation trauma like what happened after Far From Home. That will not be occurring this time. It's great to know that this is not the end of the Spider-Man story, even though we don't know when exactly the film will be released. But there's another thing we aren't really sure about: who is going to be the next Peter Parker and MJ? Fans are dying to know this information, but it's safe to say that most of them want Tom Holland and Zendaya to return for the next Spider-Man film. However, it's really difficult to say for sure, as recently Tom Holland made it clear that he is thinking about quitting the industry. Maybe it is time for me to move on. I have to take Peter Parker into account as well, because he is an important part of my life, and added, if I'm playing Spider-Man after I'm 30, I've done something wrong. He also revealed that he doesn't know anything about the future Spider-Man franchise and whether he'll be a part of it. I don't know what the future Spider-Man looks like. I don't know whether I'm going to be a part of it. Spider-Man will always live on in me, and I know that the producer Amy Pascal and the studio are keen to figure out what the next chapter of Spider-Man looks like. If that happens to be with me, then that's very exciting. But you know, if it's time for me to walk away, then I'll do so proudly. Plus, in another interview, he said he wanted to quit and start a family. If you keep up with Tom Daya's life, you probably know that Tom Holland and Zendaya are a thing, even though they are not confirming this information officially, and many fans think that Tom is ready to start his life with Zendaya. I definitely don't think I want to be an actor for the rest of my life, said Tom Holland. I've always been really good with my hands. If something's broken, I can always figure out a way of fixing it, Tom Holland said. He dreams of buying apartment buildings and renting them out cheaper than they need to be because I don't need the money. But other than that aspiration, Holland also wishes to have a family one day. He revealed, I'd be very content with just being a stay-at-home dad and producing a film here and there. It's kind of sad to hear, but we still hope that Tom Holland will change his mind or at least manage to continue his acting career for Spider-Man. But what about Zendaya? Is she coming back as MJ? Difficult to say, as there's no official information on the date, but what we do know for sure is that MCU wants to continue working with Tom Holland and Zendaya. This information was seen on Twitter. MCU posted, Sony exec Tom Rottenman says that the studio hopes to get working on the MCU Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland, Zendaya, and John Watts. That whole group, we hope to get working on the next Spider-Man movie. Good news, right? But here's the thing, not everyone is down for Zendaya to come back and play MJ. One fan tweeted, do not bring back Zendaya. It completely undercuts the movie to reverse the ending in the very next appearance. It's Iron Man 3 all over again. Another person kinda echoed this statement and said that MJ and Ned have to be played by other people. Honestly, the only thing that is required to properly continue the story is Tom. While I hope we do see characters like MJ and Ned again, I think they should take advantage of the clean slate that NWH gave them to really just go in a different direction. You'll be surprised to know that there are tons of comments like this. People clearly don't want Zendaya to come back as MJ again. Here's another person who doesn't see Zendaya as MJ in the Spider-Man 4 movie. I was really hoping for new friends and a new love interest, but oh well. It's kinda weird that people are attacking Zay, but it's been not the first time when the fans didn't like Zendaya's return as MJ. Back in 2017, Zendaya was highly criticized for her skin color when it was announced that she was the next MJ in the Spider-Man franchise. Twitter was filled with racist comments of people saying that a black woman can't play MJ. It's safe to say that there were all kinds of tweets about Zendaya's skin color and and people were expressing their thoughts on this, saying it wasn't right that someone like Zendaya was chosen for this role. Of course, Zendaya was obviously upset to hear this, but at least she wasn't alone in the situation. Tom Holland defended her and said that Zendaya is perfect for the role of MJ. He said, "The thing is, with Zendaya, she knows that from being on set with her, everyone is always complimenting everyone. Everyone is so loving here. What I love about working for Marvel is how welcoming and kind everyone is. She has such a large following on Instagram, and the majority of those people are all for her and all love her. I feel like our generation of people are moving on past this whole idea that you can't cast someone who is not of the right race of a character and stuff. I really think we're breaking through and changing all of that. Z is perfect for it. She's so powerful and so strong-willed, and it's not going to shake her at all." Also, this situation wasn't the only one that happened in Zendaya's life. Back in 2015, Zendaya was attacked by racism once again when she appeared on the red carpet for the Oscars in a Vivienne Westwood gown and swept back dreadlocks. She looked amazing, but not everyone shared this thought. The red carpet co-host Rennick and Kelly Osbourne criticized Zendaya and even threw at her racist comments. Rennick said that Zendaya's dreads probably smelled like patchouli oil or maybe weed. Zendaya's not the girl that will stay silent when someone is saying something bad about her, so she took to Twitter and addressed the comment. She said that there's so much hate and criticism about our natural hair in our society without adding to it. Her comment was huge. In short, she explained that she had worn her hair in locks to encourage anyone watching at home to recognize their natural hair is good enough to wear however they please. The feedback to Zendaya's comment was really huge, and Rennick apologized for what many felt was an act of casual racism. It looks like Zendaya is an absolutely amazing diplomat because she always knows how to reply to the haters. She was recently attacked for being too tall compared to her boyfriend, Tom Holland, but the actress was quick to address this stupid assumption. Zendaya said, "This is natural too. My mom is bigger than my dad. My mom is longer than everyone."
That's very true.
Normal too?
Yeah, it's a
absolutely.
stupid assumption that.
My mom is taller than my dad.
Yeah,
like,
like it
it's
My
doesn't.
mom's taller than everyone.
Tom Holland didn't stay silent as well and revealed that for him, it is even sexier when the girl is taller. Let's get things out in the open. At most, it'll be an inch or two. It's not like people ask, "How did you and your partner kiss?" It has to be extremely difficult. What I'm getting at is that I'm always interested by, because it's such a sexist thing to say. Oh my god, the lady is taller, and it's so problematic. Do you want to see Zendaya in the next Spider-Man movie? Let all of us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you really like our content, and we'll see you in the next episode.
I know, right? Crazy. Well, thanks for watching. If anybody asks what you've been up to lately, just tell them you've been hanging out with Spider-Man. Spider-Man!